Eden, you're not dressed yet and it's almost 6 o'clock. Everyone's gonna be here soon. You did decide to come, didn't you?
Yes, against my better judgment. Now, you've seen my dress.
What dress?
The one that Rosa gave back to me that I tried to throw away, the one Daddy gave me.
No, I haven't seen it.
Well, it was here yesterday.
Well, I don't know where it is.
Well, it's gotta be down here somewhere.
Well, you're not going to find it unless I want you to. Well, where is everybody? Everything's ready. Mason, Sophia, Ted, Kelly, me, Eden.
No one else has arrived yet?
No, but we can't start without them. Champagne?
Yes, thank you. I'd like some.
How about you, Eden?
Yes, I'll have some, thank you.
We were just looking at Cecil.
Yes, it's amazing how much better he looks, isn't it? I can really tell that since the doctor's report, how his color has improved. I think that's what we should toast to. Cece's health. To his recovery and long life. Yes, that's what we should drink to.
Obviously, Mason's not coming.
Oh, well, he said he'd be here.
Oh, yes, he did. I talked to him today.
And Ted's not gonna be here either. He's out of town.
Wonder where Kelly is.
Well, she's not late. It's not even 6 o'clock. Would you look at all these bubbles?
Well, you know, I think for once in my life, Mason's right. This is a terrible idea.
Oh, Eden, don't be so negative.
It is. This is supposed to be some family celebration to bury the hatchet, and there's only the three of us. And needless to say, our differences are not going to disappear over a glass of champagne.
Well, you never know. I have an open mind.
You know, your enthusiasm mystifies me, but for once we are in agreement.
Well, there's your reconciliation. Now, can we be excused?
I think we should each pick one thing that bothers us most and then do our best to eliminate it. What do you think?
I think that sounds like a reasonable idea.
I don't know where I could start first.
A toast to solving all the big problems and letting the little ones take care of themselves. Cheers.
And of course, what we want most is for Cece to get well.
Some of us.
And I want, more than anything, to make it right with my children.
Mama, I'm very glad that you're not getting sent to prison. And if that's what we're celebrating, fine. I'll be here, I'll be a part of it. The way Channing died was a mistake, but the way he was born wasn't. To put it bluntly, I think Daddy's in the condition he's in because of it. And you can't plea bargain your way out of that one. And if I were you, I wouldn't try.
But Eden, you said the new doctor said the report was very positive. Another toast to Cece's quick and complete recovery.
Ted! Hi, we missed you. What happened? Did Lakin come back with you?
No. I never even saw her.
Oh, no. What happened?
I found a girl who was rooming with Lakin for a little while, but Lakin ended up moving out and finding her own place. And her roommate wouldn't even tell me where she's staying. I mean, Lake Tahoe is a big place. I looked everywhere, but, I mean, it's not too hard to hide from someone if you know that someone's looking for you, and I know she does.
Chad, I'm sorry. It must be very frustrating.
Well, we can't last for very long. Her family's here. She's registered at the university.
At least you know she's all right.
What's going on?
Oh, we're having a little family dinner tonight to ease some of the tension.
Man, you came back just in time. Lucky you.
I actually would have meant something to drink after that long drive home.
No, Ted, I'll pour you something fresh.
Gina!
Sorry.
No, that's right, I got it.
I guess I'm a little nervous. I want everything to be just right. Kelly, how could you let this happen?
Let's just drop it, Gina, okay?
It doesn't look that bad.
Oh, I kind of like it. I think you should wear it all the time.
I'd rather have a black eye on my face than in the boardrooms of America.
Talking about? How about some champagne?
Big sister just made some bold and monumentally bad business decisions.
And your
unsolicited and totally
useless opinion.
I really don't think we should talk business tonight.
Good, let's get personal then.
No, let's stick to business, Mason.
Here, Kelly, here's some champagne for you.
Thanks. You wouldn't make any major decisions without a board meeting.
He is talking about the NTW stock. Daddy wanted it sold, and I sold it.
Which cost us a small fortune. It went up 8 points.
Well, how was he supposed to know that?
It's her business to know, Ted.
Don't you think that if Cece wanted Eden to do that, that she was doing the right thing?
Since when did Dad want to lose money? Now they're saying the stock may split.
Yeah, but she didn't know about it. No one told her, Mason.
Actually, Kirk said something about it, but I really wasn't listening to him, I guess. I don't know.
Well, no wonder. Why don't you hire somebody who
I
knows
am
what they're
listening
talking
to
about?
him. He
That way
agreed
you
with
won't
you
have
about
to
the stock
ignore
is
their
right.
advice.
Champagne.
Get it?
Mason, can we just cut with the criticism for one night, all right, please?
We can't really stand to go through a whole evening like this. The only one who's being remotely pleasant is Gina.
I don't think I can stand the whole evening of that.
It's a special delivery from Jack Lee's office.
I was in Washington.
His secretary called, I forgot to tell you, and she said she was sending you something.
Here's a note from Jack. Dear Eden, thought you should have this right away. I found it was some of your father's personal papers that he left me for safekeeping. Apparently Cece saw what was coming and wanted this given to you. Dear Eden, please share these few words with Ted and Kelly and don't be frightened. If you're reading this, the worst has already happened and I am unable to speak or make my own decisions, as I was afraid might happen when I first learned I was ill. That's why I'm leaving this letter with Jack. Of all my children, I know you'll be brave. Oh, Dad, please help the others to be strong. I am calm and rational as I write this, and I know whatever is to come will be more difficult for all of you than for me. I thank you and Ted and Kelly for bringing a richness to my life that I could never have found alone. My one regret is that I will not live to see you find that same happiness in families of your own. I do have one wish that I charge you as my daughter and successor to honor. Let me die.
No.
That man you see now being kept alive by machines is no longer your father. Don't allow yourself to be taken in by false hopes that one day I may come back to you as I was. I trust to all of you, and to you in particular, Eden, to allow me the peace and dignity in death that I searched for in life but never found. Please kiss your brother and sister for me. I remain now, as always, your loving father.
Eden?
Thank you.
Mary said she'd try to find him.
Let Mason stay lost. I mean, does anybody really care anyway? He has no right in this decision.
Well, that's not very fair, is it?
There's no decision to make.
Are you really seriously considering asking the doctor to do something foolish?
What would you do? What would you think if that letter was addressed to you?
Now, Eden, he didn't know what he was asking.
You trusted me.
Oh, besides, it's murder. Now, that is against the law.
Look at the lovely dinner Rosa made for us.
Gina, be quiet.
I just don't know. I don't know what to do. You've got to help me.
Eden, listen to me. Look, I don't know, but I think Daddy's brain is still functioning, which means at some level he knows what's happening here and he's fighting for it. Now, we cannot give up that chance that he can still recover.
Mason!
Anything. We just don't know.
Oh, Ted, Rosa brought the turkey out for Mason to carve, but would you do it instead?
What the hell is the matter with you? Running around like some mad hostess? Chattering with that green bottle like a fool? Be careful someone doesn't carve you up.
All right, Eden. Now, I know you're very upset about this, but you can't let this get to you.
You don't know a thing about me, but I know you. And you better not try to get into my good graces, because you're a slut and a liar the same way she is.
Eden, maybe we should sit down.
Well, he's back. Time for the main event of the evening.
Which would be what?
It's time for us to shake hands and part friends. Isn't this what it's all about?
Oh, I brought a camera to take some family pictures.
Well, go ahead, Gina. That's a good idea. The Happy Capwells. No problem too big for us to solve. Mama's got a guilty conscience? No problem. Tell her it's fine. Doesn't matter if she's been lying through her teeth our entire lifetimes. Come on, say cheese.
Eden, would you just lay off, Mom?
Would you get over your whiny little girlfriend? You're better off without her anyway.
Well, you're something when you get going.
So are you. You would have killed Daddy outright if you thought you'd get away.
Now, Eden, stop it. You're drunk.
No.
Come on, no one's blaming you. You're just saying things that you don't mean.
No.
Sit down. Okay.
I just had 2 glasses. I'm sorry.
I know, baby.
And this is who you want running the family company. Spare me from that kind of loyalty.
Daddy picked me. He wanted me. He wanted me to set him free. Kelly, would you help me? Please. Mama!
Oh, honey.
I love you, baby. I love you.
I do.
I don't know.
What happened?
I don't know. One minute she was fine, and then another. So.
I got this for Daddy.
Hey,
did.
hey.
I got it off the Amanda Lockridge. Do you remember? Oh, Cruz, he was so angry. You weren't there. You were dead. You left our ship, remember? Daddy always said to keep this polished and cleaned. Keep the edges home to make them sharp. Doesn't it shine, Mason? Doesn't it shine?
Eden? You don't want to take me away with that.
No, I
Give it to me.
wouldn't. No, it's mine.
You give a good imitation of it.
Mama, what should I do? Should I call the doctor, you think? Oh, see, Dad.
No.
No!
No, Eden.
Who are you to say no to me?
Now, come on. Daddy would not want to see you like this.
No, it's mine! It's mine! It's mine!
Gina, what are you doing? What are you doing? Give me that
Well, she
thing.
sees the picture commercial.
I said you get it.
No, stop making it worse, Mason.
She wants to be treated like a spoiled child, so we'll all tiptoe around her for fear of upsetting poor little Eden. Well, that may have worked when you were 12, but I'm not buying it now, Eden.
Eden, you've been under a lot of pressure. Just give me
Don't
this.
coddle her, Ted. Put that thing down. You can't be a grown woman, at least act like one. I'm not buying your wild fits of grief. Made a daddy's pet. And he's our father, too.
Something's wrong with me.
Honey, why don't you come and sit down?
Oh, look, dinner's ruined.
You want to know what I think of you and your dinner, huh?
Hey!
There. Now we can play St. George. Oh, King Arthur, you remember that story where you pull the sword out of the stone? Who wants to be first, Mason? You want to be king? Why are you all looking at me like that? Kelly? Ted? It was only a game.
All right, Kelly, call the doctor and call Cruz.
Please do it. Turn it off. Let me die. Please let me die.
Oh my God.
Hit the dream again?
I'm so scared to close my eyes. I'm so scared to go to sleep.
Babe, what happened? What do you remember?
Pressure in that dress.
Does that help at all? How do you feel now?
I feel sort of sick to my stomach. Having trouble focusing. My head hurts.
Sweetheart, what went on last night?
I don't know. How did I get here?
Why? You passed out.
At home?
Yeah, and I brought you here.
You mean I passed out at home and you brought me here and I don't remember? My God.
What do you remember?
I don't know.
You must remember something.
Just remember not to do whatever I did last night. I went to Sophia's party, but No, it was Gina's, and next thing I remember, I'm here. I've never had anything like that happen before. The whole night is just wiped out. Did you come to the party?
No, I got a call to come and get you. You must have really tied one on, huh?
No, I only had 2 glasses of champagne. I remember that. I can't remember a thing that's happened. I've never had anything like this happen
No,
before.
I think you gotta go back to bed and get some more sleep.
No, I can't. I've got to try and remember. This is useless. I've got to get home. I've got to get home.
No, Cruz, I was simply wondering how Eden felt after last night.
Not too good. What happened over there anyway?
Why, I can't imagine. Maybe it was just the thrill of being young. Why not ask her?
Well, I have, and she can't remember anything at all.
Really? Well, I have to say, I've never seen her quite so smashed. Tipsy, yes, but not tipped over.
That sure is odd. Listen, she's on her way over there right now looking for an explanation.
Well, I think the explanation should come from her, Cruz. If she relies on me, she won't like what she hears.
Now, don't pick a fight with her, Mason, will you? She feels really rotten.
Well, the wages of sin, Cruz. I don't have to tell you about those, do I?
All right, look, I'm going to come over too, and I'm warning you. Leave her alone.
Well, Cruz was right.
What?
When he said you felt bad, I had no idea you'd look so absolutely awful.
Mason, to put it nicely, please shut up about how I look, okay? All I would really like from you right now is for you to just tell me what happened last night.
Oh, well, you put on quite a show, I can tell you that.
Please.
You know, I've done some partying in my day, Eden, but I've never gone so far that I couldn't remember what happened the next
please,
day.
would you just give me an outline about what happened?
Well, you were, carrying on, Eden. There's no other way to put it. Brandishing swords, laughing and crying, passing out on the floor.
You're lying.
Fortunately, Gina has photographic evidence.
What?
Pictures, dear. She managed to capture all of those precious moments for posterity, in case you want to show your grandchildren how to have a good time. No. Eden, before you go chasing off after our ace photographer, don't you think you should have some breakfast? Unless the thought of food makes you ill.
You make me ill, Mason. Now, where is she? Where is Gina?
You promise me you won't hurt her if I tell you?
Please stop fooling around. Would you just please tell me where she is?
Well, as much as I hate to deliver her into your trembling hands, the last time I saw her, she was in the guest room.
Thank you. Where are those damn things? That you took.
What pictures?
Mason said you took pictures of me last night, and I want to see them. I want you to go, and I want you to get them to me.
Oh, I know you want them, but you're not going to find them. I have them hidden away in a nice, safe place.
Then I want you to get them, because I want to see them.
Oh, Eden, I don't think you really want to see them. You're not very photogenic when you're drunk. Oh, unless you want to see them because you don't remember what a fool you made of yourself.
No, I don't remember. I don't remember anything.
Really? Not a thing? Nothing at all?
Look, I only had 2 glasses of champagne, all right? After that,
You had a blackout. Oh, Eden, that's a very bad sign. You should watch your drinking.
I don't need your advice. I want the pictures. I want you to go and get them and give them to me.
Eden, you are not very smart. When you want something from somebody, you should be polite, soft-spoken, and ask nicely. You know, Mason was right. You don't have very good manners.
All right, Gina. I'm going to ask you politely. I want you to get the pictures, please, and give them to me.
No. I have other plans for them.
Plans? What is it you think you're gonna do with them?
Well, I could give them away, or maybe I'll sell them to that magazine that put your picture on the cover. Wouldn't that be some follow-up story, huh? But I think I'd prefer to see them used as pictures for a perpetual calendar.
You are really asking for it, Gina.
Or I could give them to a scandal sheet. That's a great idea. Can you just see it? Drunken heiress tries to run a huge corporation and falls flat on her. Don't you hit me.
I want to break every bone in your cheap little...
Don't you feel very well?
I need to sit down for a second.
Maybe you need more than that. Maybe what your father has is hereditary. You know, you could be having a little stroke of your very own. Wouldn't that be something? I mean, you know, we could put your bed right next to your father's.
Yeah, last I saw her, she was headed upstairs looking for Gina.
Or maybe she's in her room.
No, if I were you, I'd look in Gina's room. I heard strident voices coming from up there. Kirk went up there, too. As far as I know, he hasn't come down.
Kirk Cranston is up there?
As far as I know.
What's wrong?
Hi, nothing. I just bit off, you remember.
Hi, Cruz.
Kirk?
Mason.
I'll take care of her now.
All right, you've got her.
I really am fine. I really am.
Darling, you look very pale.
I'm pale, but I'm fine.
What does Gina look like?
Mason, I don't think you need to worry about her.
Oh, that's a shame.
Don't you think you should go in and get checked out?
Oh, don't be silly, no.
I don't think you have to worry about her, Cruz. It's just, as I understand it, a hangover.
I know what it is.
Look, let's not talk too loud, okay? I don't want to broadcast it.
Besides, it's too late for TV coverage.
Darling, I think you should let me take you in and see a doctor.
Don't you think you're being just a little overprotective, Cruz? I mean, she'll be fine. Just let the darn thing wear off.
Well, thank you for the diagnosis, Kirk, but I just like to make sure she'll be fine.
I will.
I don't want to take any chances, darling.
Gee, that's not what I heard. I heard that you used to be a cop that lived on the edge. What'd you do, lose that along with the badge?
I didn't lose my badge, friend. I turned it in.
Sorry, no offense.
Yeah, well, we're talking about Eden anyway, not me. I thought you were hired to be some kind of help to her.
Well, look, I'm just going along with what Eden wants. Don't you think she's the best judge of how she feels?
Not necessarily. Sometimes people don't want to admit it when they feel bad. They think it's some kind of a sign of weakness.
Oh, but wait a second here. I appreciate everyone's concern, really, but I'm fine. I just think I need something to eat, that's all.
See? What did I tell you?
You're right, Mason. As usual, you're right.
Thank you. I'll get it.
So, anything else I can do for you?
No, thank you. I'm sorry I was such a nuisance.
Well, you weren't, and I'm glad I was here for you.
Yeah, I appreciate that too, man. Maybe I should at least take you out for breakfast then?
Thanks, that would be nice.
Cruz, that was Mary. Somebody attacked the clinic, a gang. Danny's down there. I don't have any other details.
All right, Mason, I'll come with you. Darling, I'm gonna have to cut out, okay?
All right, go.
You sure
Be
you're
careful.
okay?
I'm fine. I'll see you later, though. Be careful.
Yeah.
I'd be happy to substitute for Cruz, take you out to breakfast if you like.
Thank you.
All right. Look, I didn't mean to lose it with Cruz there. It's just that I didn't like seeing him treating you as though you were some sort of helpless female.
Well, thank you on behalf of the movement, but that's about how I feel right now. I can deal with the hangover. It's just from not remembering what... Thank you for waiting.
I didn't waste any time. I went and got these for you.
What are they?
Ancient Aztec Cure, aspirin.
Thank you.
Gee, Cruz seems to be a little on the edge these days. Or am I just imagining all that?
Well, he's in an awkward situation right now.
You mean because of his job?
He's a good cop. And he's a fair and decent man, and it's what he does best.
Uh-huh.
He gave it up for me, and now he's sort of at loose ends.
Well, I'm sure he'd get it back easily enough.
He's got this thing. It's called pride.
Yeah, so I understand. Must be a little difficult for you, though, right now. I mean, now that he's got all his free time on his hands, doesn't he spend a lot of it looking over your shoulder?
Well, it doesn't bother me. I know that he would like to spend more time with me than I'm able to give him.
Well, personally, I think you better be concentrating more on yourself and your own concerns than Cruz's. At least, for the present.
I don't think you understand. I love him.
Well, Eden, do you love him enough to let him solve his own problems in his own way?
What do you mean?
Well, you know, try putting yourself in Cruz's place, and maybe you'll understand. I mean, this is a rough thing he's going through right now. Think how inadequate he must feel, not having a job of any kind. And, you know, for a man like Cruz, I mean, inactivity is probably the worst thing there is. And on top of that, I mean, as a result of all that, there's me. I mean, he resents me. He sees me as a threat of some kind.
That's nonsense.
Oh, no, it isn't, Eden. I know the animosity I feel coming from him towards me. And, you know, I'm sorry about it, but I don't know what to do. I'm certainly not going to take offense with this guy, well, you know, when he's on the ropes like that.
Well, I should hope not. I wonder if he does resent you.
Well, I think it's fairly obvious, but, you know, I shouldn't be butting in like this. There I go again. Anyway, I don't mean to add to your hangover. You know, I completely forgot the ancient Cranston cure. Hot tea before breakfast. What do you say?
I wouldn't mind, thank you.
All right, I'll ask Rosa. I'll be right back.
Oh, this is...
Something amuse you?
Oh, Eden, I just took out these pictures I took of you. You're really something.
You give them to me?
Well, if you want them so badly, come and get them.
I am warning you. You will not tease me this way. I do not take it well. All right, Gina, give it to me.
Nope, not yet. Oh, here's the one where you passed out on the floor. And this one's a real pip when you speared the turkey with that sword. It's a shame you don't remember anything.
Gina!
You had a wonderful time, Eden, especially when you made Sophia cry. I must admit, that was my favorite part. You know, she hasn't left the guest house all day. I guess I should thank you for widening the gulf between her and the rest of the family. You know, you really are doing all my work for me, and a fine job of it, too.
All right, give it to me. I mean it! I'm not getting in to deal with this with you anymore. Give me the rest of the pictures.
Stay away from me.
No,
I'm warning you.
I want them. I want all the pictures.
Stay away from me! Now! Stay away from it!
I want those pictures, Gina. I want you to give them to me.
No. Do you hear me? No! Leave me alone.
All right. I'm warning you. If you don't give me those pictures, you are going to be very, very sorry. Give it to me, Gina.
Oh, I wish I had my camera now.
Put down your bat and go get it.
Executive turns lion tamer.
I want those pictures, Gina.
Oh, you'll see them soon enough. Maybe on the cover of Business Week.
Blackmailer.
Lush!
I know the only reason that you want to do this is so you can ruin everything Daddy spent an entire lifetime building.
Stop that! Stop that!
Oh, dirt is your specialty. Might get some more, Gina.
Oh, you're really losing it now. You can't take the pressure. Mason!
Oh, come on, Mason. You fight your own battles for yourself, Gina.
I don't need any help to fight a spoiled brat like
yeah?
you.
Yeah? Why don't you teach me what you learned in the gutter, you little...
You know, Ted and Kelly are not even on your side anymore. Not after last
I have
night.
been waiting for the time where I can beat you to death.
And you've been staggering around like an old fool, drunken with that stupid sword.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Like everyone took pictures of you every time you made a fool out of yourself.
What are you doing? Stop it! Stop it, Eden! Oh, they're all ruined.
Thanks. I'll repay the favor sometime.
Look what you've done!
Wish you know how ridiculous you look.
And how dare you attack me in my own house?
Wait a minute. Who attacked whom? And this is not your house.
Just try and get me out of it.
The only reason that you and a few of your tacky belongings haven't been thrown out into the sidewalk is because we don't need the scandal or the legal sniping, but you'll get your day, just like Daddy wanted.
If you're so concerned about what Daddy wanted, why don't you let him die? What kind of a daughter are you anyway? He practically wrote you a letter from the grave
That's enough,
begging you.
Gina.
All you're concerned about is running the business. And you know, if Cece dies, Mason and I will be right by your side. And that's what's stopping you. Your ego and your greed.
I don't need to hear anything about you from greed.
Oh, go back to a boardroom and play lady executive.
No, I'd like to stay here and work at home and keep an eye on you.
Oh, I know what you like. You like having business meetings with your new friend, Kirk. So he could tell you how lovely you are, how smart you are.
Gina.
He could tell you what a financial whiz you are. I know why you keep him around. I see the way he looks at you.
Gina, he's in the kitchen, please.
Oh, he is? Well, maybe he should hear it. He should know how you're leading him on.
Mrs. Catwell, what happened?
I had an accident.
She had an accident.
Well, you better get out of those clothes, huh?
I wonder how many times a day he says that. When you finish cleaning up here, I want you to take your paint and your scaffold and go. You're fired.
Gina, it's not his fault.
I know whose fault it is. Here. I wasn't going to use it anyway.
What do you take me for? Listen, don't listen to a word she says, okay? She's not going to remember what she said tomorrow, and if she does, you talk to me.
It's last night?
Don't remind me.
Well, I went ahead and brought you your ice bag and a nice cup of tea that Rosa made up.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, sure. Tell me something. Did she mean, do I ask, what happened to your hands?
Oh, I'll wash up. Listen, do you have that third quarter balance sheet? I mean, maybe we can make up for that meeting I missed this morning.
Yeah, sure. As I was saying, did she wonder if I had asked you to take your clothes off?
Kirk, look. You and I are going to be working very closely together. And we're going to be here a lot. So the one thing that you should understand right now is not to pay attention to a word that she says.
All right.
She's one of the loose ends that Daddy left for me to take care of, and I will.
Mm-hmm. I can see why you're so anxious to get him up out of that bed.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, aside from the fact that he's your father, you're going to be stuck with a lot of headaches if he doesn't.
How dare you? It has nothing to do with that. I love my father.
Eden, I know that.
I'm sorry. I need a few minutes by myself. Call Rosa and have her make some lunch for you. And if anybody calls, I'm not here.
Okay.